is Binky back today with the baby kitten. This is Mina. So I am actually here to review something that I have had before, and I was so excited. I know, knife wielding Binky's back. I'm so excited to have found this, though it was kind of like, what? At first. I know, I went to the international store that I have in my neighborhood, and they had this, and I got excited, and I'm like, yay! Yeah, that doesn't look questionable at all, right? So, it is actually, and some people are like, what is this? It is a pickled radish, or pickled daikon. This is huge in Japan, and when I traveled to Japan, it's very common to see this, especially in soups. And in Japan, it's kind of this thing of when you have food in Japan, it's basically to complement itself. So everything in the bowl is to complement each other to make a wonderful eating experience. And everything in the bowl has a purpose. And even out here, I'm a big udon fan, so I'll go to this udon place for lunch sometimes, and I will ask for extra daikon. The pickled daikon, and the guy knows me. He's like, extra pickled daikon? I'm like, yes, yes, sir. So he hooks me up because I love this. So if you haven't seen it before, this is what it looks like. Now, there's different ways for daikon to be, the pickled radish or daikon to be created. And this is a very common one, especially for the udons and soups and things like that. It's a little bit tangier than some of the other daikons, which may have a more light, fresh taste to it. This one has a little bit more zing to it. And I like that. I like bold flavors. I like spicy. I like fermented. And with this, this type does tend to have a little bit longer fermentation time than other ones. So if you like things like kimchi or sauerkraut, you'll love this. And I love fermented things. Love them. So I was really excited, and it actually wasn't that bad. It was really well priced. I was so excited to see this at my grocer, and I'm going to buy it all the time because it didn't used to be there. Now, getting this out of here is going to be a little tricky because it is vacuum sealed, and now I have broken that seal. So, yeah, you can definitely smell the fermentation. If you do not like fermented food, you most likely will not like this. I do. Because some people may smell it and think that, this is kind of dangerous, may think with the fermentation that it is not. No, I did not cut my finger. I thought I did, but I did not. It's hard because I no longer have a table because I normally film over there, but that's okay. Better camera means sacrifices. But because of the smell, some people may actually be turned off by it because you can definitely tell it is not what some would call fresh. And it's not that you can't eat it. Obviously, you can eat fermented food, but it does have kind of a funky smell to it. And this is no exception. Yeah, it's kind of, it's like a vegetable that has been sitting a while, and this is kind of what this smells like. So I know it turns some people off, and the idea of it probably turns some people off, and just if you smell it alone, it may throw you off, and don't let it. And the thing is, you wouldn't normally eat it like this. Somebody like me, I would. I could sit there and eat this all the time, but it is not for everyone. And I think, again, with the Japanese cooking, it adds a different layer of flavor to the delicate balance of how the Japanese meals are prepared. So it has its purpose, and usually the purpose isn't for somebody to be eating it like I do. There's some people do. I know, like in Korea, like if you watch some of the Korean dramas like I do, you'll see people eating the radishes just straight out of a package, and that's me. I'm doing it the Korean way, man. So let's give it a try. Crunchy. And so good. I love this. Once you get past the smell, that smell, much like kimchi, the doors open up of deliciousness. You just have to trust that it will be there. And what I like about this is the crunchiness, the texture of it. This is especially great for soups because, you know, the noodles and the broth, everything's very soft, and this adds a nice texture to it. When you eat it, it has a tanginess and a sweetness to it. So it's very sweet, very tangy, Very delicious. It's so good. Oh, I just bumped her in the head. I'm sorry, Mina. But, Mina, I'll share this with you. Yeah, it's this very sweet, tangy crunchiness to this. This is so good. It also is kind of salty. So it's sweet, tangy, and salty all at the same time. Everything that makes a delicious fermented food. And that's why I love fermented food, is that complexity of that sweetness, of that, well, this doesn't have the spiciness like kimchi, because kimchi is its own beautiful. I love kimchi, but you know, this has very sweet, salty, tangy, crunchy texture. Just perfect for cooking like soups and things, just to add that extra bit of, I just enjoy it like this. I'm gonna eat this whole damn thing this weekend. Probably a bad idea because there is a little bit of sodium, so I have low blood pressure. So that is my review today. Excuse me. You can get these in jars. You can get these already pre-cut in jars, or you can get them, I didn't even know you can get them like this, but it makes sense. Or you can get them like this at any international or Asian store. You should be able to pick these up. And if you love Japanese food or you're dabbling in Japanese food, you'll definitely see these. Very, very common. But usually I've seen these in jars, like glass jars, and you know, like pickle slices almost. So you can get these at any Asian store. I really recommend it. It's really delicious and it's very reasonably priced, and it's just good. And that's what we want out of life. So until next time, have a fabulous day, and I'll see you later. Bye.